Yes,
Good
that was.
shit.
You're the only person who gave me a gift, and I will never forget that $9,000. Thank you so much.
Oh my
Not a problem.
gosh.
Larry,
Yep.
that's so generous of
It
you.
was a
Where's
That
my
birthday gift
Christmas
and a
card?
housewarming
Rhodes.
gift.
Yeah.
Rhodes,
Yeah.
I need you to just think about this. How petty is it to arrest someone for 5 minutes?
It was so much pettier to say 1 month.
No, it's even pettier to say 5 minutes, Rhodes. Come on.
I'm
Say
gonna
one
send you to
month, 1
minutes.
Bolingbrook for 1 minute.
118 radio check.
That's what you get.
We're leaving. We're leaving. Let's go Popular Street and pull people over.
No, don't go there. You don't want to go there. It's not cool.
Some logistics issues.
Where are we going?
Poplar.
No, Popular's behind us.
There's the other way.
Oh, for some reason I was thinking power.
You want to go get the grind markers, huh?
What's up?
Radio
Well, I
check.
was thinking
10-2.
Power Street is pretty, pretty active with Group 6.
Don't worry, I'll put a bottle at them.
Poplar is, I don't think I've ever, what's going on over there, Rhodes?
I will show you what's
There's all the
going
grind
on.
markers.
Interesting.
I will show you.
I think a good spot for Group 6 is if you get them on Great Ocean.
The issue with Great Ocean is the speed limit's 90. So,
I thought it was only 70.
no. Speed limit's in... Okay, here are the speed limits. 55 with it. They...
I think it's abandoned vehicle. You want to call it out?
What do we call for an abandoned vehicle? I haven't dealt with this one yet.
I would just
Yo,
be
what's
out
up,
with
Rhodes?
an abandoned vehicle
Hello.
eastbound Vespucci and center.
Here, I'll,
I can do it.
I got you. Oh,
I've
you
not
want to
dealt
do
with
it?
an abandoned vehicle.
Well,
there a
it's
10
very
code for
simple. You could kind of just plain speak. In my case, I'd say dispatch 130, show me out with an abandoned vehicle on the eastbound lanes Vespucci. Be requesting a state tow. That's it.
Okay, let me try.
Okay, but someone say it over radio. You.
Dispatch 864, show me out with an abandoned vehicle, eastbound Vespucci.
Perfect.
And then, what do we call? Okay.
Unauthorized
let me see-
parking.
6 to the vault.
Okay, so I know we gotta take pictures and get the plate and where it's at, and then let me just see the impound request. I won't do it.
Wait, have you never requested an impound?
I have, but a long time ago when it
Okay,
was legal for
so,
civilians to do.
Sterling, have you requested an impound?
Yes, sir.
Like recent with the photos and such?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Larry, we're gonna have you do it. So you go ahead
Be a
and you have to
parking
take the
violation?
photo. Yep. You're gonna want to take the photo because it is gonna request a piece of evidence. So you take out your camera. You want to take a picture of the illegal parking with the license plate, if possible. Once you do that, you go over, request the impound for unauthorized parking, and then you put that photo in for the evidence associated. Now, this is different than a strikeable offense like reckless evading or something like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I did do one for reckless evading before, but
then you get prompted for, was the vehicle tampered with? Was the owner present and aware? And also the report number. But in this case, because it's unauthorized parking, you don't have to. You just need that photo. Go ahead and submit that.
I'll do the inventory search. Glove box was clear, but I haven't checked that trunk.
do we have to check the vehicle for anything as well?
It depends on circumstance. If it's clearly, a vehicle like this in the middle of the road, doesn't look like it's been tampered with, locals are just dumb parking where, they park, it's not necessary, especially because most times they're locked.
Okay. All right, there we are. Impound request accepted.
Perfect. Now off to Popular Street.
So now, are we 10-8 again? Or
Absolutely.
dispatch 130, latest traffic 10-8.
Oh, there, partner. I just realized that they're probably not even speeding. I'm so not used to seeing people going 55.
Yep, it is what it is. Or speed up.
Where's a good spot that you like to go?
We'll just go to the right here.
Now, I'm gonna be honest.
The person
I hear
who
the
owns
same
that
thing from
truck
people
hates
when I'm.
me.
Who is it?
In front of us?
Yeah, I think it's him.
I got that.
Oh yeah. Yep. I think it's OPD.
Why? What is that
Dispatch
noise?
130, attempting to stop a crime van southbound Poplar Street, crossing Innocence. Driver, go ahead and pull over to the right, man. One safe.
You wanna call it?
Yep. Dispatch 130, 38 southbound Popular Street, Bracken Collar Grind Van. Okay, I have a question for you. So in this situation, since we
Make
don't
sure
have
you're whispering.
additionals, yeah, man.
All right.
I should stay in the vehicle just in case tries to flee, correct?
It doesn't necessarily have to happen, especially in a vehicle that's not going to be insanely fast. Not the biggest deal in the world.
Okay.
All right.
Do you have a driver's license on you, sir? Okay, I see that we were going a little bit fast southbound on Poplar Street. I got you clocked at 73 miles per hour. Anything specific going on, or we in a hurry? Cruising along with the flow of traffic, 72 miles per hour. Anything interesting going on, or we're just going back down to the docks?
Radio check.
And 2.
Okay, I'm just trying to get a better understanding of what you got going on here tonight. I mean, if you don't want to have
118, there is a black and
conversation,
colorless animal occupied 4 times circling the vault if there's a 77 available.
I got you. I'm just trying to make you aware of the speed that you're going. I'm not trying to prolong the traffic stop or anything.
I'm not saying you are, but there's no point around the bush like that speeding movement too big.
All right. Could I ask you to take your mask off just so I can verify your identity?
No, mate, still need from Jordan Walker.
There is a need. I just need to verify that you're Jordan Walker, because if I was Jordan Walker, I certainly would want a police officer to verify my identity.
Excuse me?
I'm saying I would just want somebody to verify my identity. Is that reasonable?
If I just give you my ID, so
Yeah, but you're also wearing a mask.
registered to me. I give you my ID.
Um,
Is it illegal to wear a mask?
You can put it back on. I just want to verify. Appreciate that, Jordan.
do.
That was good enough. Appreciate your cooperation. I'll be right back with you in a moment.
What's the officer's name? What's your name, sir? I've never seen you guys around.
Interesting.
Just,
What?
hang on, sir, or- Okay. Yeah,
You hear everything up there?
usually clerical.
Heard a bit.
Smells or whatever. Usually come from another department or something. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind traffic stops.
And ran a red.
Yeah, it irritates me is when
Hello?
Hey, yeah, you're chuckling because you know exactly what this is about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so you want to pull it over?
I've slowed it down.
You know, but you still had the audacity to run a red light.
Did I?
You did. Yeah, literally
I
at the
did.
intersection above.
Okay, I've pulled over.
We'll be with you shortly.
I've pulled over.
We'll be with you shortly.
Okay, all right, goodbye.
See you soon. Bye. Yeah?
Would like to speak to you.
It's me.
Oh my god, hey! Sorry, I do apologize. Y'all may not realize this, but I pulled over somebody in the distance. They drove by doing over the speed limit and then had the audacity to run the red light knowing that we were in this traffic stop. So I called them. They're waiting for us up there. We'll get to that shortly. Hi, Maddie, Jordan.
Hey.
Hey, I hope you're doing well.
Oh yeah, I've been better. Yep. But I'm okay. How are
That's
you?
good. I'm doing a-okay. No complaints.
That's
No
good.
complaints.
That's good. That's good to hear.
I'll let Officer Silver here conclude this stop.
Yeah, I just was gonna shout out and say hey.
No, you're good. You're good.
Appreciate your patience, Mr. Walker. As I was stating, you know, it's not the infraction that I want us to remember. It's more about the conversation and the importance of practice and safe driving. I'm not here trying to take money away from you as you're out here working.
Sorry, I heard a truck over there.
This is a very high traffic area. A lot of people going back down the docks. There's a reason why we're out here. So again, it's about practicing safe driving, not about the tickets, okay? So I will be issuing you a ticket for third-degree speeding. I'm going to reduce it down.
Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. So you were going 73 miles per hour. I'm going to go ahead and reduce it down to third-degree speeding for you. As I mentioned, I'm not here trying to write you a ticket. More along the lines trying to have a conversation about public safety, but it seems like this ticket will be a good reminder for you.
I'll be real with you, man. This is the third day in a row. I ain't gonna make much difference. It's all great. I appreciate you making the effort.
I appreciate that. I'll go ahead and hand you the citation. You'll see that the post
Damn, that
is 73 miles per hour and a 55. And you can go ahead and sign the bottom if you have any questions.
He's gonna say he's not signing.
I've actually had legal representation tell me that I do not need to sign.
Okay, I'll just make it known that if you don't sign it, you can't contest it in court.
That's fine. I have no issue contesting it. I've already admitted that I was speeding.
Okay, I'll go ahead and hold on to my copy. I'll write no contest, and if you don't have any further questions, I'll let you continue on your day.
No, I'm good, man. You have a fantastic day.
Thanks for that, Mr. Walker. Once when I cut the lights off, you're free to go, okay?
The whole premise of
Actually, the traffic stop's concluded after you handed me the citation, so...
Once when I cut the lights off, once when I cut the lights off, you'll be free to go, okay?
Just so you know, from a legal standpoint, because I found out all about these traffic stops because they had issues the other day. But once you hand the citation to me, that's it. I'm free to go.
Okay. If you'd like to drive off now, that's fine.
No worries. You have a great day, guys.
Thanks for that, Jordan. Have a great day, sir.
See you later.
You driving, Rhodes?
Yep, hop in. I have
I'll hop in
another
the back
traffic
seat since I
stop
do this paperwork
to conduct.
So I guess I kind of want to ask about that. This guy was giving us flack about
Hold on.
Okay.
Where's Mr. Milton? We call him back.
Is it a grind vehicle?
No, it was his personal one. Oh,
Okay.
his line is busy.
Dispatch 130, 10-8.
So he's giving you flack about what?
About driving off, so Silver told him, like, once we get back in the vehicle and our lights are off, you're free to go, but he said legally he can leave as soon as as soon as we hand him the citation, which he refused to sign.
Okay, so not necessarily true, because utilizing that logic, you know, he may have received the citation. Doesn't necessarily mean we've concluded everything.
Right.
In addition to that, let me ask y'all this. What case law allows us to order somebody out of a vehicle?
Pennsylvania versus Mims.
Okay. And why are we allowed to do that?
A traffic stop is an act of detention on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Officer safety.
Oh, there he is. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna argue with him about it because like I could tell that he was already just looking for a reason to try to like continue to escalate
There you are, I
passively,
couldn't find
aggressively.
you.
So
Yeah, I
mean,
tried
at the end of the
calling
day-
you, bud. Pull it
I
over.
was on the phone.
Dispatch 130, 1038, eastbound off of Chum on the southbound entrance towards Signal? Correction, Abattoir Ave with a two-door older style muscle vehicle.
It's a Dukes. It's a Dukes.
Just a moment. Hey.
Hey, Rhodes.
Hi, I'm
Hi.
Officer Rhodes, the Los Santos Police Department. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Well, that's, that's good. That's good to hear. Care to explain what happened?
What happened? I was looking for you. I couldn't find you.
Oh, well,
We were like
what-
two ships in the night, passing amidst the waves.
Okay, but
in
why
the
were you
fog of
passing
secrecy.
anything when you were instructed to pull off to the side of the road?
I was on the side of the road, and then you weren't coming, so I went looking for you.
Where were you on the side of the road?
I pulled over.
Where?
Over in the fucking cargo area.
Uh-huh.
Not like
Are
on
you
the
listening
main
to Adele
road.
right now, or?
No, I'm not listening to Adele.
We gotta stop meeting like this.
Yeah, we do.
You love Adele.
Not wrong. Not wrong. But Mr. Milton, you were
Yes.
both speeding past a traffic stop, having the audacity to do that's crazy, but then having the balls to then run a red light as well? Are you kidding?
The balls? God, you act like I do this on purpose.
The fact that you don't is concerning.
Mr. Rhodes. Sometimes when you're passing through an intersection and the light is orange, you think to yourself, I can make that. And then you get towards the intersection, you're still traveling at a
The
speed that
light
you
was
can't
red
slow
from the moment
down.
you passed our traffic stop and was red as you went through it. There was no, I had a moment, to make, no.
He has problems with depth perception.
That's got nothing to do with the color of a light.
And color.
He's taken some weird medications in the past couple of days, and
Okay, so you're driving under the
color's
influence? What's
weird.
going on?
No,
Under
no,
the
days
influence.
ago. It's just, his perception of color is off from the gas station pills.
And head trauma. Lots of head trauma.
Okay.
But nothing like that I've been told by a clinic that would, impact my driving to a significant degree.
Right.
Yes.
Now the other area of concern here is these tints. They are way too dark.
My windows aren't even up.
I can see on this little window, in addition to your rear window, that I'd be unable to identify anybody inside. That's problematic.
Oh, okay. Well, I could see through it.
Well, yeah, that's why you've rolled your windows down.
Yeah, I can see through the back window.
It's not about seeing out as much as it is seeing in. And the reason
what?
that's important is because if I'm sitting
Wait, is it
here in a
different from the
car,
outside?
yes. So you have to take into account if I'm looking, again, if I'm in a vehicle to your left and I look to my right and both your side windows are up and both are tinted, reducing the amount of light going into the vehicle, reducing our ability to see you, that's problematic.
Okay, I thought when I looked at it from the inside, that's how it looked from the outside as well, because I thought that's how glass worked.
No, if that were the case, any vehicle with tinted windows would be miserable to drive even during the day.
How do they even tint a window?
The window tint has like an adhesive.
Yum.
Wait,
Like
but
an
like what
applique.
is
I don't work at
Is
Mosley's.
there
Maybe
legislation
I'm
on
just
window
trying to
tint? What is the
understand.
exact percentage of
there
light
is no
passage
percentage. There is no percentage.
Okay.
There is a law on it. I think
There
someone
is.
tried to read it to me, but they couldn't make sense of it.
Operating a vehicle with tint that obscures the view from the outside. Window tint must be completely dark to where law enforcement can't see citizens in the vehicle.
So the window
you can
tint
Law
must be
enforcement
dark.
may use discretion to give a verbal warning or written violation. Vehicle may be impounded. Government vehicles are exempt.
So it must be dark?
The wording's a little wonky.
118.
But they're clarifying that it must be dark to
must
where you
not
cannot.
be able to look in the vehicle. You must
Right
have your
now, I
windows
would
dark
not be able to
enough.
see you through even this one, despite the fact that the windows are open.
Well, those are just vanity windows. Who knows?
You
Yeah,
know,
those-
it doesn't
those
really
windows aren't used
clarify.
anyway.
It doesn't really give exception to vanity windows.
Well, those windows could be a different tint than the actual windows. You have no
Let's
idea.
be real here.
right, but
that
if I
law is
want to
pretty
identify
poorly worded.
somebody through this one, that's my choice.
I don't even sit back there.
I'm
It's
not
a
asking you
two-seater.
to.
How would you
Nobody
identify
can
me
sit
back
back there.
It's irrelevant.
But you can't. Okay,
It's a window with tint, therefore it applies.
No, that is not. That is not how that law is worded.
Well,
How
I mean,
did tints work again?
irrelevant. Sir, I'm
I'm
gonna
just
need to
trying
see
to
some
understand.
identification, please.
I don't. Yeah, I'm sure they got me. I'm sure they. Right, wait, it's me, it's Bryce.
Old.
Fuck you.
Not in front of roads.
Why not?
Can I just get confirmation state ID is 5616?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
I don't want to fuck in
Is
front
that,
of an
is that
Adele
usually
stand.
like mistyped or something? Like.
No. It's just I was asking. Was that passenger? What was that?
I just said I don't want to fuck in front of an Adele stand.
Oh, okay.
It might. I just feel like it's not really like the right mood.
The right mood.
Like I wouldn't want to fuck to Adele music, you know.
Okay, all right. You know that's your business. Y'all sit tight. I'll be with you shortly. It's none of your damn business.
That's a yes.
That's a yes.
That's a
Really
yes.
good. Tints
Good
are dark
job,
enough they
you
could
fuck
get away with
too.
it.
Marvin Gaye is a pretty good song.
Is that you, Dan Faley?
No, my name's Sterling Silver. People say
Oh.
that I look like Forte, but no.
Sterling, my name's Sterling. They call me Silver because I'm always coming second.
First of all, I got.
Yeah,
He fucking
That-
cooked
that's-
you, Sterling.
That's good in a relationship, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
it
no,
is.
that was a compliment.
Yeah,
That was
no,
him
I
being
love,
nice.
I love cops.
Larry,
should
you got to
use
be
that
able to
line,
turn something around
Sterling.
real quick.
Yep.
I'll write that one.
Sterling Silver.
You should write it down on your hand.
Second.
You
And
should,
then,
you should
like,
write it down on your hand, like a little cheat note.
I thought I like a race though
Little
coming second.
explosion of
Kind
Oh
Cook
yeah,
with
no,
the
100.
railways
That was the
and
intent. That was the intent.
Crow's feet around my eyes, like
What?
You gotta be quick-witted, you know.
Oh, coming second
yeah.
means that you make sure the other person comes first, man. That's like a good thing. You
These
absolute
individuals just have their minds in the gutter.
I used to be a Boy Scout.
What does that mean?
Place trophy. You guys never did Pinewood Derby?
You know, you say their minds are in the gutter. I think they are the gutter.
Did you know?
They are not the gutter.
Mind your damn business.
No, I'm eavesdropping.
It's an
You're
AB
eavesdropping on us
conversation.
and
See
judging
your way
us.
out of it.
I get to eavesdrop on your judging.
You look like Dan Faley.
I don't even know who that is.
He was a cop that paralyzed my friend for
Oh.
driving a red car.
I
Hmm.
got a fear because of a traffic ticket or like.
Did Dan Faley also have a weird mustache?
No, he just had a
Hmm.
very weak
Mustaches
beard.
are weird.
A
Alright,
little
I
weird.
got it from my mother, first of all, so.
It like turns up at the ends like an old-timey cartoon villain.
Oh,
You
you're
look like
like
you're
a-
gonna
from the
twirl your mustache
1800s.
and tie me to a train track.
Rose, just wait till you see
Oh,
the
the
state
train
announcement
track.
there.
Run away with a bag labeled with a cash symbol.
Might need a paper bag.
Oh, ho,
Oh,
ho, what's he
great.
gonna do next, see? Yeah, see?
I think he's really trying to pick at you today.
You'll never escape my train track trap. Put him up.
Hey, don't you fucking hustle with her. Jealous, possessive.
I got my
He's just jealous and possessive.
I'm
but
just
we're
jealous and
friends.
possessive, but we're just friends. And we're not
Mr.
alright.
Milton.
We're just friends who aren't fucking anyone
Mr.
else.
Rhodes, my
and spend all
favorite.
of our time together.
All right, so here's what's gonna happen, bud. I'm gonna be issuing you a citation today for third-degree speeding. I should be hitting you with failure to stop as well for failing to stop at that red light, but I'm gonna look past that.
Oh my god, you're a sweetheart.
Wow.
You go so
Yeah.
easy on me,
He has a
Rhodes.
crush on you. It's because he's an adult, Stan. He's a
He
softie.
likes me.
He's gonna like.
I ain't
listen
never
to, like, a
liked
little love
you.
song
I ain't
and
never
think
liked
about
Ed
you.
Burt. Yeah,
But you
No.
liked our organization and what it stood
Which
for,
love
right?
song are you gonna listen to while you think about Finn?
I'm not gonna be thinking about Mr. Milton.
Set fire to the rain.
A good song, but also I'm not thinking about Mr. Milton when listening to any Adele song.
Wow.
You should.
Oh.
I'm very slay.
That's what the girly pops on the street are saying.
Debatable.
I am a girly pop.
Debatable. Anyways, Mr. Milton, I am going to be issuing you that citation. It's going to be $300 and 1 point on your license. Yeah, I am going to need your signature right here along the bottom. It's not an admission of guilt, just indicating you've received the citation. If you'd like, you can attempt to appeal it any time in the next 30 days, okay?
Yes.
Perfect.
I got you. I got you loud and clear.
All right, you have been billed, and do you have any comments, questions, or concerns?
Nope, I think you just about covered it.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's the question?
Where did you get your cologne?
You think I'm giving away my secrets?
You
I'm
should
telling you where
sell
I
it.
got it or what it is.
You should
I
return
There's a
it.
breeze coming in through the
for
windows.
so long. I've been riding with him for
Right?
hours now, and I've been
It's a
wondering.
little floral, and I appreciate a man that can, embrace like what would traditionally be considered like a quote unquote more feminine scent,
Can't
but like
tell if it's
you're
like an
embracing
aqua
it.
de joe. I think it's like a more of a
it's
aqua
good.
de joe.
It's
Got that
light. It's not
sweetness.
too overwhelming. It's a little floral, but still
A little
musky.
flirty, right? No,
Yeah,
I think
it's a little.
flirty.
It's a
I'll
little.
give you a
enticing.
hint. It starts with a V.
Virginia.
The
West
first
Virginia,
the
on
first
the east
portion you
coast
had
of the
you
south
had
of
right.
America.
I was only gonna give you the company, but oh my gosh,
Victoria's Secret.
Vivek Ramaswamy.
y'all are free to go once I'm back in the car. The lights are off. Stay safe out
Alright.
there.
Have a good one.
Dispatch 130, latest traffic code 4, Nate. All right. So what was the question y'all were gonna ask? I'm gonna jump in the back seat here in a moment. After I
About
show
the last
you.
traffic stop with the get back in the car, lights off, free to go thing. And also, if he refused to sign, but he said he's not contesting it.
So, I'm gonna be real. If somebody were to tell me that, I'm placing them under arrest and I'm waiting for a bench trial in which the Department of Justice can make an official determination as to whether or not signing is legally required. Because here's my thought process on it. If they decline signing, they're going to indicate, well, I never received it. I just received this bill and I wasn't present, right? And again, it's not about what we know, it's about what we can prove. Obviously, having somebody's signature is, of importance, because otherwise they're going to claim they didn't get anything, which is problematic.
Yeah. I would think that there should be some legislation in of its own failures.
Yep, but guess what? It's never going to come until we do something.
Like that. I got it.
Here's our spot, by the way.
Did you take David here?
Yep, sure did.
Because he had us do this with Barrick a couple days ago. He sat in this spot.
This spot, here's the thing. The people are clueless, okay? And you need to be angled and you need to have your rear radar set to opposing. So let me jump out. Doesn't bother me who. Someone jump in the front.
Yeah, if you want to drive, go ahead.
I believe it was your turn. Okay. You just had that report to fill out, so.
Alright, no worries. I won't forget that traffic stop. Trust me. It really caught me off guard.
No. What are you doing? We were positioned exactly how we needed to be, as I stated.
Just gotta have the back.
No,
angled
no,
a
the
little
back
other way.
end needs to be faced out. No, cut right. Yep. All right, now back up just the tiniest bit. Right there's fine.
Sorry, I was definitely doing some
All right.
paperwork.
Turn the lights off. Now we're good. Now we wait.
I see.
Here's the thing. Because they don't see, the police on the side, they are clueless until it is way too late for them to slow down, to pretend to be obeying the laws.
Yep. And there's also a little bit of a hill.
I seen there was a stealth livery. Is that for traffic enforcement, or is that like just because of how?
Oh, hold up. Oh, they were doing this. I pulled that person over a couple days ago. They're very nice.
I must have learned a valuable lesson from that traffic stop then.
You're not wrong. There's actually a lot of places on Popular where you can, the crime van in opposing lanes. They're fine though. Worry. We will get somebody speeding heading south on Popular.
So I guess the other question is you're free to go once we're back in our vehicle and turn our lights off. If they don't want to comply to that, I mean, technically you can tell them that's a lawful order, correct, for our safety?
Yes. And again, that would be something I would have zero problems articulating in front of a judge to make an official determination.
Right.
Because on that basis, if we can't instruct them to do so, why can we instruct them to exit the vehicle on the basis of officer safety?
Right.
Yeah, I think initially, looking back on that traffic stop, like when he was like, "Oh yeah, it's not that deep, just give me a ticket." Like, I got the sense that he was having a rough day, and I think for me,
No, that's
was a
Mr.
little
Walker
too
every
soft.
day. In
Yeah, I
case
think it
you're
was a little
wondering.
too soft on him. I think I tried to work with him a little too much. Obviously, he was seeing that I was patient, and I think he obviously took advantage of my patience. I don't think he would have mentioned like the driving away shit if I would have just been, But at the end of the day, I'm not trying to be an asshole to someone on a traffic stop. I want them to understand how important it is to drive safe, but it just seemed like he wasn't. His ears were not open, and he was not willing to listen. Kind of caught me off
Pulled him
guard.
over once before, and it was the same thing.
Yeah,
Just wants to give us a lot of shit.
Yep, he's not going to change based on the kind of day he's having. But
Sterling, if you look at that mask mandate redux, though, it does say in there that we can ask them to remove their face covering to verify identity. Otherwise, they will be charged with disobeying.
Yeah, I would have arrested him if he would have taken
but
it off.
that is specific to locations, right?
But for me, my reasoning was I just want to verify that it's his mugshot. I said, hey man, if you were somebody else, wouldn't you want a police officer to verify your identity? I just need to make sure that you match your mugshot and put it back on. Yeah, he did.
Yep, makes sense.
Oh, it does say in any of the above places.
Yeah.
So I guess like in that circumstance where we ask them to
No, 100% they need to take their mask off for the same reason they need to provide us identification. We need to verify it's that person.
Okay.
Right? Because these would be the same people complaining they got points on their record because somebody provided us with one of their identification cards that got robbed. And be like, oh, well, it wasn't me. I didn't get those. Well, sorry. Person didn't take the mask off. We couldn't verify. You know what I mean? Like, these people want to...
1976 to the latest. Shots
and for me, like, it's going to be important if he does try to contest. He didn't.
Cat Claw Ave is all the way up north. As you pull off the freeway, I believe it's the street if you make the first right-hand turn, where there's, like, that salvage yard.
Okay, yep, I see that. That's where the shots were fired.
What did you just do?
From the sounds of it, yes.
You have quite a few units on duty. Where is everyone? Give me a second. I'm gonna call Beck. If you pull somebody over, just give me a moment to get in the car.
Okay.
Can I call you back?
Can I get a TLDR as to why there's no units on the road?
Myself, Lomp, and Turner are conversating. I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll ask
the
the other
three in
group
the
then.
hallway
All right,
are
perfect.
doing.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you today?
Good. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on because we have 7, 8, 9, 10 people on duty. I have 3 in my car because I have 2 cadets. But then there's 3 people in a group. I think it's Barrack, Flop, Turner. Then there's you.
they're having a group discussion. I'm assuming it's like a senior thing, and I just finished. I'm actually coming out like really soon.
Okay. All
but
right.
the other
What about
two,
the others with you?
They're waiting. They're about to get fucking dapped, dude. About to get fucking the big. I'm trying to stay positive when I was around them and be like, oh no, mistakes happen. Jimmy and fucking Duncan are fucking dunking. You know what I'm saying? They're getting fucking dunked into the fucking dunk take. They're
Why?
fucking
What
done
happened?
for.
What'd they do?
They caught someone with a gun. Holy fuck. I can't even purchase water from a vending machine. I don't have enough money in my bank account. I'm so bad. This is awful. I'm bad off. I couldn't buy a new watch today. I gotta go to the bank.
Where's the thing for the 58? Lefty, thanks for the tier 1.
They caught someone with a gun.
Okay.
And then the gun didn't have a serial, so they did a ballistics test on the gun. So they shot the gun, and then they didn't run the casing, and the gun was hot, and they didn't charge them with all of the stuff the gun was hot for. No, Jimmy, Duncan, they're gonna get dunked.
You say that. I don't think there's legislation indicating we can push hot guns.
Wait, what does that mean? Did we used to have legislation?
It was prior directive.
Code 4.
What does that mean?
That was previously indicated by the DOJ. We have a new Department of Justice. I think they're technically clear.
So we don't charge people for prior incidences for hot gun?
I don't think there's legislation indicating we can.
But, well, that's what I'm asking. We did, like, back when the old DOJ, was there legislation that we could?
There was prior instruction from the Department of Justice. Yes.
Oh, interesting. I never knew that. I just always knew that, to run the gun if it was hot, they got charged with the charges.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay, so well, then that's hopefully the seniors.
You let them know.
Captains.
You let them know if they need an officer advocate. I will be there for them.
Okay, I'll let them know because I mean, listen, my thought process is, even if they do get in trouble for it, it's like it's an accident that is going to happen because guns are so obsolete. So, like, people, listen, I would lie to you if I said I had gotten a gun before and it was hot, and I didn't run it when I had a suspect, and then I ran it afterwards, and luckily every time I ran them, they weren't, holy fuck, every car is fucking dog shit. Sorry.
I can defend them 100% in this case.
Yeah, I mean, like, if there's no legislation and that's how it's supposed to be, then yeah.
I'm just saying, I will point out, I'm not going to say that out loud. Never mind. Let them both know. I will be by their side if anything happens.
I'm gonna tell them. All right. But no, I mean, if that's like a thing, then they should be good. Which is, like, again, that's good because, but also bad. Like, we need to get that in legislation. Like, why is that not part of the legislation?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
How are you doing?
All right, I'm in a traffic stop.
Take it back.
Thanks for asking. Just enjoying some energy drinks back there.
Yeah, you can.
Monitoring traffic. Seeing that we got your clock going just a little bit fast. I'll talk more about that. How you doing though overall? Everything been okay today?
Yeah, I'm good.
Any issues down here at the docks with anyone, or everything all peaceful? Awesome. How long have you been working grime? That's good to hear. I'm glad that there's at least one job that's not getting targeted by a bunch of criminals right now. But just know that we're out there and we're cracking down. We're cracking down. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah.
Nothing crazy today. Just we do have you clocked at 67 miles per hour as you were going southbound there on Poplar Street. 67.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you aware of what the posted speed limit is?
I'm not too sure, but I feel like it may be like.
What did you just do?
Yeah. That's after we increased
Kane,
it
thank you for
from
the 18
35.
months. I appreciate it.
Oh, okay.
Bowling,
So
thank you for
it's
the
kind of
40
like,
months.
At this point,
Appreciate it.
I'm not really too
And
sure what a.
Rizza again, thank you for the 58.
Well, there's not a good answer, but not really too
Anyways,
sure
let me
why we're continuing
continue.
the speed, to be completely honest.
Don't believe
Is
it
there
to
something
be
going
here.
on?
You know what? I could do this and search these. I can't. And actually copy this. Wait,
are
that
you
works.
aware this is a very high traffic area. A lot of vehicles coming down here to the docks.
Oh, so does that. Perfect.
Public safety is a pretty big importance down here as we're traveling to work. We
Okay,
just stopped a
nothing with the
crime rate
council.
going 78.
Don't need that. Hunting
Is this a rental?
regulations. It's not going to be here. But...
Do you have your driver's license on you?
11871 Alpha, this is
Yeah, but
Cat
quick
Claw
gander.
Avenue. Gonna be code 4 back tonight.
Yeah, thank you for that. Just confirm your state ID is 3208, 3208. And Miss King, have you ever been stopped in the state of Los Angeles before? And just to clarify, are you aware of the speed limits in the other and on freeways and Route 68? Joshua?
I don't know.
Okay, it's just to make sure that you're educated moving forward past today. It is 75 out on Route 68 in Joshua, and it is 90? Partner, is that correct? 90 or 95 on the Los Santos freeway?
Sorry for the sound chat.
90 on the freeway.
That's
So we
me
did, increase the
searching
speed
and
limits
getting no
recently to try to
results.
give some sort of discretion for people who have to travel to and from work, but it
Weapon.
only puts more emphasis on traveling safe, as everyone else is allowed to go a little bit faster. You get where I'm coming from? Okay. I'm gonna go back and learn
11976,
your
latest
name,
37.
and make sure you don't got anything on your profile. You probably don't have a profile picture. When I confirm that, if you'd like, we can take a photo of you here out on the side of the road. Try to get something on your.
We also need to check the announcement that went out.
I was kind of a little hesitant on that. I mean, I know that it's probably not the best occasion, but I'm gonna be honest. If somebody else was to get a hold of your ID, it'd be imperative to make sure there's some sort of photo of you on your profile to ensure that no one else tries to impersonate you. But you don't have to. You don't have to. Yeah, actually you can. You can talk to a receptionist down there and they can get that created for you. But I would highly recommend doing that at your earliest convenience, just to secure your identity and all that stuff. And do you have rental papers for this vehicle, Miss King?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Could I have a quick peek? You can reach out the window and hand them to me. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, I'll be right back with you in a moment, okay?
Okay.
By the way, I'm Officer
Larry Johnson.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Aries? Oh yeah, that's a distant cousin of mine.
Okay. Say the last name.
No, we need to be more subtle.
11823 at the 37 at the old Rooster's Rest, code 6.
Oh. Nah. Oh.
Hey, Rhodes.
Yes.
If we're to give a verbal warning for his first-time offender, do we just put that verbal warning tag on their profile, or would that be
No,
on an
not the
incident?
profile, on the incident, and then you do not, like, you put the charge that would have applied, but you do not check it off as process.
So is that technically a written warning on their profile if we're like giving them...
Okay, so technically, yes. They should all really be verbal or not verbal warnings, written warnings. That way, the next time an officer pulls them over, they're not given another verbal warning because it's the first time it's ever happened that's been documented.
Gotcha. Yeah, verbal warning doesn't really exist in my dictionary, so I was kind of a little bit confused.
Verbal warning for me would be like something so minor, more of a heads up, like, hey, your window tint, you know, just to let you know, a little too dark, right? It doesn't need to be documented, but you know, at least in the event where you just see, you know, you were to see them again a week later and it's still tinted the same way. Again, window tint, not the biggest deal in the world, but officer discretion when it comes to that.
118 Rooster's Rest gonna be code 476 to MRPD.
My fucking dumb. Can I not spell?
One day we'll have the new car with some new seats, but some of them bar support. I do see, Miss King, that you didn't have a profile. Not to indicate that that's a bad thing. I did have to create one for you, just to let you know why it took a little bit longer than anticipated. I don't see a profile photo, so whenever you are comfortable and have time, if you'd like to go down and speak with the receptionist down at the Mission Road PD, they can get one added there. I'm not going to be giving you a citation. Well, not going to be giving you any fines today. I will be giving you a written warning, and that's just saying, hey, you know, I, Sterling Silver, stopped you, made contact with you about this infraction, just to have everything documented. Nothing's going to be, no infractions are going to be posted on your profile, just more for documentation purposes.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
And you'll see the posted speed in this area is 55. The clocked speed I have there at the bottom of the citation is going to be
No, Air 1 is not a
miles
thing
per
yet.
hour. Technically, that would be second-degree speeding, but I have third-degree speeding listed as an infraction.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep, anything 16 miles per hour above the posted speed limit is second degree, etc. So as you continue to go faster, it can increase the amount of points and fines associated with it. But as I mentioned, we're not going to be doing that today, just more of an education. Stop here today, make sure you understand the importance of practice safe driving and are aware of the speed limits in the city.
Okay, yeah.
You can look over everything on the clipboard. You can give me the Jane Doe at the bottom. Not a mission of guilt. It's just saying that I stopped you and made contact with you.
Okay.
And the pin is at the top of the clipboard. Please make sure that I get my pin back. The last guy stole my pin.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, he stole it. Very nice signature. Thanks for that. And do you have any further questions or anything that we could clarify before we let you go?
Actually,
I appreciate the conversation. And if you don't have any questions, once we return back to our patrol vehicle and cut the lights off, you can continue on your way. Not a problem. Lower is better. I'm certainly not going to stop you for going under the speed limit. Yeah, no worries. Have a great rest of your day.
Have a good rest of your day, Miss King. not sure if you wanted to go to that house robbery, but we are pretty far. It's up in Sandy.
Yeah, it would not only be very, not very practical given the circumstances, essentially.
Right.
So, in regards to the house robberies, is everything sorted out with that?
I'm gonna be real. I have not responded to many of them, primarily because every time I have, they're in cars considerably faster than ours, and we don't really have a means of pursuing. So I haven't gone to many of them. In the past, I did, but again, they were always in super fast cars. So I've just opted to be more productive with my time.
I responded
anyways.
to 2, and both of them are in the south side, and the person said they fell through the roof.
Oh, was that the one off of Roy Lowe?
Yes.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Oh wait, actually, hold on.
Dispatch 130, out on 1050 with single vehicle crime van, northbound Buccaneer Way.
Hello.
Everything good?
Please.
Yeah, you're good.
Hey, sir, how you doing?
Well, I mean,
You injured
not
at
too
all?
good, man. A little bit, but not as
You
as
need
bad
medical?
as my truck. Nah. I can
Trying to
manage it.
like push the vehicle around. How heavy these things are.
Are you sure you don't need
We got 3
medical?
of us here.
Like I literally asked you that question, and then you started to. Is that a wound on your arm?
Yeah,
It's
I'll
free of
toughen it
charge,
out,
man. They're not going to charge you for any sort of medical treatment.
Nah, I'll toughen it
Okay.
out, man.
All right. What happened here?
I'm not gonna lie. I've been working all day, and
It's the end of my shift.
I kind of dozed off. I was just finishing up a long ass job, you know what I mean? Long ass run. Came back down here, dozed off. Next thing I know, I almost fucking died, man.
Kind of
I think I
sleepy
swerved.
right
Almost
now?
died. That's not good.
Yeah, I think I swerved.
Okay,
I mean,
so
I'm awake
how do
right
we
now.
go from almost dying to not needing any medical at all?
Right.
Well, I mean, I could have died, you know. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
I'm gonna have an ambulance come down and check you out. Okay. Because
Okay.
if you do by some sort of means get back in this vehicle that's flipped over, I want to make sure that EMS cleared you and that you're okay to drive.
Okay.
EMS from PD. Send it.
I think the only
We
way
have
to
a 52 request southbound Buccaneer Way. The southbound lanes of travel. It's going to be related to an MVA.
Oh, really? Like too heavy?
Motor vehicle accident.
Even with
Okay.
multiple people trying to flip it, yeah. But I called
So we
two
got
tow
EMS
trucks.
coming down.
AFM.
Okay.
They're gonna check you out.
I'll be there
Do you have a driver's license on you in your wallet at all?
Yeah.
Can I see that? Thanks for that, Romeo. How do you pronounce your last name, sir?
Zaharias.
What's the ethnicity on that, if you don't mind me asking? Egyptian?
Yeah, I think it's somewhere there in Europe. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Nice,
Is that masked to kind of protect the sun as you're out driving during the day?
Yep. You know.
Okay,
you know
well it's
exactly what I'm
nighttime.
talking
Yeah, it's nighttime.
about. Well, I kind of like it. You know, it keeps when it gets cold at night. You know, then keeps me warm.
It
It's like a
is
double
82 degrees
function.
outside.
Yeah, but with the wind, sometimes it gets a little.
Where are you from,
know.
man? Florida?
Hell yeah, I'm from Florida.
Okay.
You guessed it right.
He
What the
just
fuck?
said he
I'm
was
from Tampa,
Egyptian.
bro.
Egypt is hot as hell.
That's
Egypt's
a,
hotter than
That's a
Florida.
good point. I even makes more
Dispatch
sense.
131 tonight.
If you could confirm your state ID for me.
997.
997. You say that almost like a patrol unit. 997 en route.
That's pretty good, no?
That does.
That
It's
does
got a
sound
little bit
pretty
of a ring to it. I'm not gonna
Imagine
lie.
if I had a quad 9. That would have been pretty sick.
Have you ever been stopped by the police before?
Yeah, a few times. Yeah.
Okay.
Online.
You know if you have a mugshot profile
Oh,
profile
no,
photo.
never been arrested. Hell
Okay.
no.
Well, I mean, if you have a profile photo, it doesn't indicate that you did anything wrong or anything like
Dispatch
that.
131 traffic. Westbound Vis-
I'll have a game.
Hey, Duncan, it's Rhodes. How you doing?
Highly recommend
Good.
if you don't,
Did you? Wait, are you on duty or off duty?
On.
On. question.
Fuck that.
Did you or Frost get in any trouble?
For that incident?
Yeah.
I don't know if Turner was like messing with me because I'm actually anxious about DAP points, but it seems it more as like a.
Did you get DAP?
actually? No, I didn't get DAP in the moment, but I might.
Okay. Well, here's your defense. As it currently stands, there is no hot gun legislation.
We already had the discussion. It's gonna go up. We also already discussed that hot gun thing as well. The judge says since the gun was processed, that it's processed.
Yeah, but that doesn't address the hot gun situation. What I'm trying to say here is any prior case law we had or prior Department of Justice directive we had no longer exists, which means before we were instructed to charge for hot guns, that has not yet happened.
Yeah, it's
which means we would have to prove each hot gun situation was tied to the person under arrest in possession of that hot gun until specifically directed by the Department of Justice that we are to charge people with crimes associated with a hot gun.
What you said, and we all discussed it, and Turner said he would bring it forward. But you know what Turner also said? He said, I did the exact same thing you did, so I think I'm good.
Oh. Yeah, probably good. I'm gonna be real. I think it would be illegal for us to push charges as it currently stands.
If Turner did the exact same thing I did, I think I'm fine.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Probably.
Thanks,
Anyways, I just wanted to give you that heads up because the last thing I would want is for you to get any sort of DAP as a result of something that we shouldn't be doing anyways. Well, I mean, obviously the stuff should have been run and everything documented, but like I don't think we could have charged, so nothing would have changed.
Yeah.
Right? Because let's say everything had happened before they were processed, then what? You pull them into an interrogation room, they say, I want an attorney. The attorney informs you they're not speaking, and we're back at square one where we can't prove they had any involvement.
Well, he was already saying, just send me up, bro. I don't want to talk to you. I don't think he was going to call for a lawyer anyway.
Right, but point still stands. Nothing would have come of it, right?
Yeah.
But under the hot gun, stuff of the past, they would have been responsible for all of those. But again, that doesn't exist. So you're good. Nothing changed.
I'm still good because
okay, good.
The moment Turner said I did the exact same thing you did in the moment, and he still didn't see it himself as well, I don't think I can be held against me. If even the captain didn't see it.
All right. Well, I'll let you go. Figured I'd just verify with you.
Thanks, Rhodes.
Have a good one.
All right, bye.
Looks like it may be better. Let me see where. Yeah, I mean, I know you got a lot of back roads. They send you out to the rural areas to do your drop-offs.
I think EMS is on the way.
I think they are on the way. I don't want to press them because he's the only guy and he's coming back down from Sandy. But nonetheless, we can go back into how important it is. Look, man, I get it. I know how your DSP probably is. They probably got you out here working just absolutely treacherous hours. You probably are doing nursery routes all the time, going and picking up other people's slack. I get it, man. But you gotta make sure that you take your breaks, you rest, and drink water for this reason. I get it. I worked for a DSP when I was in college. Matter of fact, I paid for my police academy by working for Grime. I get it, but you need to make sure that you focus on yourself first, because I can guarantee you your DSP don't give a shit about you.